A Goofy Fairy Tale is the very last episode of Mickey Mouse Clubhouse that I have to watch. As far as I can tell, I don't actually think it was the last one to air. The order that they're on IMDb is a little bit skewed, but for me, this is the final one. And it's not a bad one to end with. It's actually a two-parter, so it's almost 50 minutes in length. And it starts off quite tragically, as they're all in the clubhouse getting ready for bed and they're going to have a story. Nobody can agree on which story they want to have, which fairy story they want to listen to. So Goofy does a magic trick with the intention of combining all of these stories into one fabulous, all-inclusive fairy tale. But unfortunately, he gets the spell a bit wrong and ends up sending all of the fairy stories away. And they have to try and resolve this, and the only way that they can do this, according to Professor Von Drake, is to enter the land of the fairy stories and track them down that way. And I think it's such a fun way of incorporating the fairy tale. There are many episodes, particularly in season 4, where they are in a fairy tale style land. They're wearing the traditional kind of Renaissance outfits, and it always seems to work well, but this one is my favourite because I love the fact that they're actually in search of these stories, and I think that that's a beautiful way of gathering everything together. Their costumes all look brilliant. The music in it's really effective. It's very well animated. There's nothing about a Goofy Fairy Tale that did not work. There are obviously a lot of opportunities for education, for educating young children, and also introducing them to various types of fairy stories and tropes that they can expect with your classic fairy tale. It's not my favourite. It's not my favourite episode. So I'm not ending with my favourite, but am I ending on a high? I'd say it's pretty decent, and it's just a little bit hard to believe that I've watched and reviewed well over 100 episodes of Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. This aired in 2016. I did read somewhere that there were going to be more episodes, but this was 6 years ago, so I think they may have canned that now. I'm not entirely sure. If anybody knows any alternative, if they are going to do more. Obviously they went on to do Mickey Mouse's Funhouse, which I've watched one episode of, and I will be watching it from now on to see what it's like, but that doesn't seem to have the same impact as what Clubhouse did. But we'll see. Certainly a Goofy Fairy Tale for me is a strong way to end it. Definitely a strong two-parter. No complaints about it at all.